Y'all are welcome to come further forward. I was like, all right. Okay, this is Bellydance Street Team, class number 4, and we are just waiting for a couple of people to set up their mats, and we're going to get rolling. So today we're having a big, relaxing, sort of like brain, body, mind meld, body meld. We're going to go over all of our positions. We're going to introduce some basic strokes for the drum. We're going to talk more about playing finger cymbals, and we're going to add one beautiful turn to our slow moves, and then we're going to be really clear and intentional with our fast. So hopefully this is a day everyone's going to feel awesome about, and then be able to practice most of these sets at home through the week to get better and better and better. Welcome, Brigitte. Oh, I love your t-shirt. That's so fun.
The pendant.
And a necklace. How great. So fun. We're just getting ourselves organized here, so we'll be ready in just a moment. Okay. Does anyone need the restroom before I close this door? You can duck in underneath and you can let yourself back out. It won't lock for you if you go in while after you know what I mean? Like we were just going together. Okay, sweet. I brought a little extra hand sanding. If you didn't have a chance to put electrical tape on your zills last week, do it this week. Yeah? I have some right here. You want a little X on the bottom of each one. We're just muting the sound for the recording so that our we're watching from home.
My mic is on.
Welcome. Okay, I'm going to close this door.
You gotta be on your feet, you know?
Yeah, I know. I gotta log in first.
I know. I just arrived. It took me a lot to get here.
Do like both? Let's do both of the pair or just one? Or
I did all 4 just to be thorough. I'm not sure if that's really overkill. That may be a lot more than you really need to like work, but I put them on the bottom.
Oh yeah, I was doing like because I had band-aids last week and I literally like just taped it like on the edge.
You know, I think it would work with probably a simpler plan than mine, but I just did it like edge to edge on the bottom. Pasty in the center is the nipple. You know, it's like a
Totally.
yeah. So
yeah, that's a good way to think about it.
yeah, and I just think then we're totally sure that we've got the sound. Brigitte, I have you guys inside a windscreen. You're inside a box that's a windscreen, and I put a scarf over the top here, so hopefully we're gonna cut back on the ambient wind, but you gotta send me your notes after, let me know if it doesn't work out for you. And I got different colors for all the parts of the bod, so things are happening. So I felt like last week actually went pretty well with all the upgrade stuff, so I'm hoping that this finger cymbals is gonna be another, you know, at home you guys don't have to worry about covering your finger cymbals. That's your own choice. We are live streaming on YouTube now, so feel free to chat amongst yourselves, and you can always, I suppose, leave secret messages for other sirens who will see them later. All right, I'm gonna ring the bell in just a moment as soon as these guys finish putting the tape on their zills.
Almost done.
Almost done.
So close.
I knew I should have looked at your notes.
Oh, how fun. Like 3 minutes ago, there was like nobody here.
I guess people are going in person. Okay? I don't know.
Come in person sometime. It's super fun.
Yeah. just to commute from my desk to the my dance spot took me a lot today.
Yeah. I get it.
I didn't make it last week. I'm getting the reflection of the lights from it. I feel super blasted.
I'm gonna turn the sound off for you guys for now. If you need to come back on or send me a little note in the chat. Nice to see you, Heather. All right. Welcome, Tammy. I am turning off everybody's audio and getting ready to start the class. Ding, ding, ding. All right. Okay. Right. Hello, everybody. Welcome. I'm going to take my mask off while I'm 6 feet away from you over here and talk to everybody. I just wanted you all to know that I have my eye on the prize on the staying together long term, not just today. I know none of us are certain what's happening with the rising COVID rates and what the recommendations will be for health. I think we can be assured that masks will be in our future for a long time to come. So we'll just keep them cute, keep them coming. And I'm looking for a space for us that's covered and potentially outside for inclement weather. So I will keep you all posted on that. If it's safe to get inside, this dance studio that we have access to here is over 1,000 square feet. And so it's bigger than my house. I feel solid about this plan, but as we progress through the summer, we'll just talk more and see what the health recommendations are. So I want everybody to feel safe and feel comfortable and to feel respected and to feel like they can be part of the class in a way that makes them comfortable. So we'll always have our online option. And then I hope that you'll take a look at the recordings. Hi, come on through. Well, with Bellydance and stuff. So yeah, I hope that you'll look back at the recordings and be able to use them. I left a note in the Facebook group. Can you guys at the back hear me okay? Sweet. So I left a note in the Facebook group that had this YouTube has got a function so when you're playing the video back in the upper right hand corner, you click on the 3 dots and it'll allow you to change the speed that you're seeing the video. So you know, of course, that you can fast forward through whatever part. You don't probably want to listen to this part of the chat a bunch of times, but you can just get to the drill section and then you can change the speed. So if we practice something slowly and you're ready to increase the tempo, you can make it 1.5, 2, 3, 4 times the speed that we're working at. So I think that's a super feature, right? Sweet. I'm gonna just go ahead and say the names of the people that are here on the computer, and then we're just gonna go around and have everybody say their own name. Yeah? Have fun. And this is 1 month today. This is four classes. I feel like, this has been a pretty big undertaking to figure out how to do something in person, and I'm so delighted that we are doing it. Yeah. So I'm not eager to give it up. So no matter what happens next, whether we're inside with masks and social distancing, or whether we're outside covered in the inclement weather, or whether you decide to attend online in the future, when those two things happen, I want something awesome to always be happening for us. So later on in this class, we are going to be working more deeply into music. We're going to add one new slow move to our slow vocab. We'll review all of our slow vocabulary and then we'll add the one new move. And then this evening, I would like to work more deeply into how to play a triple with the foundational foot patterns and body patterns and try and get people feeling more comfortable about changing the foot patterns in between the movements at a slow speed and potentially playing finger cymbals at the same time, or just being able to practice playing the finger cymbals and then being able to add the two things together in the future. So we will have a breakout session after our break where we're going to go over frame drum. I have 2 with me. If you don't have yours with you, you're welcome to follow along and play on your body. If you have yours at home, go ahead and grab it and get it handy for yourself later. Or future you, right? This is where you go grab your frame drum, set it up by your computer for later. So today with the frame drum, we'll go over how to hold it, and how to make sure that we're in good position for the health and safety of our wrists so that we don't jeopardize ourselves with other common injuries that people that do these and things get. And we're going to talk about how to play on the quarter notes, which is the 1, 2, 3, 4, which is the same way that we are going to be counting our footfalls for all of our body movements for ATS. So we're going to go over that with a doom, a tech, and a ka. So hopefully that will give you lots and lots of places to start and improve and practice from. So the idea is not to add a ton of new fast moves today, but last time when I asked people who felt comfortable with leading the fast moves, I think I saw 0 hands. And so my goal is that in another month, I'm going to see 3 hands, right? And maybe one of them is yours, yeah? Or maybe 5 hands, I don't know, so we'll see. But we just have to keep on plugging at it. And like, I don't want anyone to feel bad about themselves. I don't want anyone to feel pressure. The situation is that it's tricky. And when you're leading, you have the extra pressure that you put on yourself, and you don't need that. So we're just going to leave that behind. And today we're just going to practice by ourselves, switching in between on a count as people support us with playing finger cymbals on the count, and other people support us with playing the rhythm that we're supposed to be changing the beat on the drum. So we're going to provide a lot of rhythmic assistance for us. We're going to get a lot of practice. We're going to get a long, steady practice in, practicing the different positions and patterns. So if I'm helping people and going around, I want to leave somebody here at that point so there's some action for you gals, so it's not like empty truck bay adventure. So we'll figure that out as we go. But if I wander away from the computer, there's actually no one else that's on the screen except me now. So if I'm gone a long time, someone remind me. Sweet. So we're going to put on some nice relaxing music. We're going to sink down into our bods. If anyone wants a closer spot, I'm totally comfortable with this spot being taken. There's also a spot here on the other side of the computer if anybody wants to pick her up. 100% fine. Yeah? If anybody needs the restroom, just give a holler. We can unlock the door. We need to hand sanitize and put masks on before we go inside. Right. Love the plan. Let's get started, pals. Jessica Smith, welcome. I'm going to say everybody's name that's here. I'm going to announce you all, and then I'm going to have the people that are here announce themselves. I don't know if you'll be able to hear them from here, but it's my attempt at recreating the circle without having everybody shoulder to shoulder. In the future, I am hoping to get a really super cute hard case, like suitcase to put the computer in that's blocking the wind instead of having this, like, I have like this juried, like, beep, 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 beep thing of cardboard right now. There's an Oscar. So then when we have a suitcase, we'll be able to like turn it around and I'll show you all the people that are here. But for now, I would like you all to know that I see Brigitte. I see Heather. Jessica Smith. And Tammy. Welcome, you guys. Yeah. And announcing ourselves.
Happy?
Charlie.
Yay, Charlie!
Amy.
Amy. Leah. Yay, Sonia.
Amanda.
Lana.
Christina.
Christina. Kristen. Nina. Ava. Thank you all for coming. My name is Leslie. I'm so happy you're here. Yay! All right, let's draw our feet together. We're going to soften our knees. We're going to try and touch our big toes and our knees. And we're going to sink down into the ground. I'm going to start the music. On the speaker. Putting the toes together, putting the knees together, squeezing our thighs together, rolling the shoulders back and down. We soften through the knees, lift the toes, activate the arches of the feet, and then settle the toes down onto the mat. Inhaling the arms up over the floor. Exhaling them back by the side. Very gently sending the hands to the ground, pushing your body behind you, sitting back into your chair, reaching forward. And circling the arms back, rising up on our tippy toes, activating through the feet, the ankles, the calves, the thighs. Opening the hands, thumb, pointer, middle finger, and small finger. And opening up overhead, hands in prayer. Sitting down in the chair. And reaching up tall, grabbing your wrist, leaning over. Up high, other side. Back to the center, first side, hold. Take it down. Little turns at the top. Other way. Up tall, switch. Turn it around. Other way. Hands down on your shoulders. Center, send them down to the hips and circling. Other way. Pull that knee up. Open. Reach. Second side. Up. Pull right in the middle. Turn and turn. Wait, steps. Other way. Shoulders roll down. Back up. Love it. Angle it down. Pull back up. Change the side. Right your middle. Swing it open. Pull the elbows behind. Sit back in the chair. Push. And push it forward. Up. Sitting down. Climb. That's it. We're gonna walk. 3 and stop. Head turns. Take it back. Head. Hands down. Diagonal. Flip. Settle down. And pull. Big diagonal. And turn. Settle. And pull. Right here. You got it. Watch the front. Turn the direction of the way. In place. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. You got it. Pull it into the heart. Laying down on your mat. On your back, hands behind your head. 10 crunches. Go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and down. Knees up. And hold in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold them there. Go to the side. Toes up, all the way. Push the sky head. 2, 3, lower step. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And crisscross legs. Crisscross, crisscross. Take them on a walk to the ground. Coming down. Oh, back up. You got it. Yes. One more time. Down you go. Coming up. Reach overhead. Coming down slow. We're the best. Woo! Turn your wrists. We're gonna do a review of our slow moves, and then we're gonna add our new one. Yeah? So just starting off, what is a, oh, hold on, I got notes. Okay, sounds good. I'll get closer to the computer. Okay, so, rink. Call them out, slow moves. Taksim. Yeah, Ferrero. Another slow move. So that was all the things. Hi, Camilla, welcome. So that was body wave, arm undulations, which we call snake arms, but they call arm undulations. We did the variations on the arm positions, and just in all of our positions in ATS, the elbow is almost like magnetic. This like little point of the elbow, you always want to think that it's being drawn up or back. Yeah. So when it's behind you, when your hands are overhead, it's being pulled behind by this point in the elbow, but they're always bent, right? So hands are up and they're pulling back here. And when we get up to here, they're higher than the hands because they're being both drawn up and backwards. And when we sink down, they're still being pulled up, and we want to resist, like, we don't want to collapse them back like we're not like a funky chicken back, right? We're still holding the shape with the chest up nice and proud. So the hands are in and stuck to the sides, right here at the hip crease when we're down low. So this is what the arm variation is all about, is moving through those shapes. So they're important for both the fast and the slow moves. So even though they might not seem like the sexiest of the slow vocab, they're actually super, super helpful and really fundamental and important. So I'm just gonna move you guys through the positions here, right, with hands low and elbows reaching up and back. So coming up to the shoulders and then up overhead, elbows pulling back, and one hand's coming through the center. We do this every week in the workout online, pulling up, 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 up. It's part of the bump and pivot bump drill. Hands coming down. This variation you can use in the fast moves with both Arabic and with choo-choo. So it's really super fun and helpful. Yeah, so taking it out and drawing it up so you can see how the elbow is leading. So it's higher than the palm as you're coming down here. So it gives all of this like style and purpose and shape to the hands. Right, and press, open, and down. Yeah, cool. Every once in a while, you'll see the hands crossing, coming up or being pushed down, but it's still the same power through the elbow. Yeah, and mostly when they come through the center, it's part of a combination. So I just want to put a little bug in your ear that if at this time next month anyone is feeling awesome about how we're doing, I live next door to this amazing outdoor swap meet. They have punk rock music and $3 Rainiers. It's sponsored by the Seattle Punk Rock Flea Market and Big Top Curiosity Shop, and they have a trailer, like it's a full-size trailer. This can sound perhaps a little dangerous, but they have like a power lifter, right? And so I talked to Todd, and we were invited to perform on the top of the on the top overlooking the market. They have a DJ there, so we would like play finger cymbals. We'd be up away from the other people that are there, so I feel actually it's very safe and super fun. We'll throw a hat out and see if anybody buys us a $3 Rainier. I think that we could we could have our debut punk rock flea market street fair August. Yeah, so they have a DJ going all day. The event is from like noon to 4, and so I was just thinking if I got like 2 or 3 people interested in doing it, it doesn't have to be long or hard or complicated, and it could just be 5 minutes and a break, and it could happen like at the top of a couple hours with a little bit of shopping. I bought all of these awesome Bakelite bracelets there. There's lots and lots of cute things, and it's so uplifting to be somewhere in person. So that's a hoot. And it's same hand sani, masks, social distance outside. So if anyone's interested in that, it's going to come around in August, and I will talk more about it. Everyone in our class, whenever we do things, is always invited, and no one is required to perform. You are also welcome to come and watch, and you don't have to be a performer in the show. I know it really calls to some people, and to other people, they would prefer just to support and to be there, and that's fine too. So, or just to be relaxed at home, having tea and not worry about all these kinds of things. So, you do what seems right. But I think we should take the street team to the street. Yeah. So that's in a month. So something to aspire to. Yeah. So practice your sets, practice your shapes, and they have their own DJ. And I was practicing while I was there, like, we could easily perform with their DJ, which was how this style developed, was that they were performing at conventions that already had their own DJ that had their own music, and they were not choosing what the music was going to be that they performed to. So I think that that's a really fun and cool challenge for us. And honestly, their music's not fast. It would be a really, it's a nice, easy, even, slow tempo. So yeah. Oh, I'm so glad the shadows are working out for these guys. They're getting like an extra layer of shadow dancing. That's fun. So does anybody have any questions about any of the slow moves? We have them in all the videos from before. Kirsten, what's your question? I have them actually in the ATS Street Team group. On the top of every video, I put all of the moves that are in each video listed by slow and fast. So I will tell them all right now. The answer is yes, but also like if you don't have that kind of, I don't have that kind of memory. You're welcome also to watch the class later and take notes too. That could be a good way to study for people that like to do that as well. But the slow movements that we've learned so far are just getting into our basic posture, doing our hand floreo, right? This turn in the circle with the hand. The tuxine, which is the inward figure 8. We have done that variation where we put the two together. Yep. We have the reverse turn, which was that backwards turn. And you know it's coming because the hand is coming here along the inside of the body and I'm stepping the foot behind. I give a little tweak and I turn all the way around. The hands don't move until I arrive back to where I began, and then I switch the positions of the hands. Whenever I switch the position of the hand, that is like a complete finish for each movement. It's actually not done until you come and break that move. So you always have the cue or the setup that it's coming, the actual movement, and then the end of the movement, and then you'll start the next thing. So when you turn around, you have basically two main options. It's like you either are going to pull the long way or you're going to pull and go on this shape like this. And if you're out here, the odds are decent that you're beginning this body wave. So you'll start to recognize the way that the things are put together as we practice them. Yeah? And then we have this little upper body torso twist that we worked on last week. There's a detailed video about that. And arm undulations, which are the snake arms that start at the shoulders and climb. The camel, which has no relationship to the camel as we know it, but is the one where you rise up onto the toe. The cue for that is that we have got our little hand gonna pop up here a little bit, and you pop up onto your toes. You look over as you're in this high position. The second position is hand comes down to waist height as you put that toe out to the side. And the third position, you draw the hands back together, elbows at shoulder height. And now the movement is finished. Yeah? So I think that's all of our buddies. And we're gonna add today the propeller turn, which is a front turn. So now we'll have a turn that goes to the back and a turn that goes to the front. The thing that's fun about the propeller turn, there's a couple things that are fun about it. One is that it's turning forward, where the other one is hooking behind you and turning. We had a bit of a longer talk on another day about how the feet in ATS can be a variation for each person, because you're often wearing fabulous skirts or long pants and fabulous skirts. And so the feet can be a little bit of a mystery to the other people that you're with. So when you get your feet going on this, you're gonna have, as part of the cue, let's do the arms first, yeah? So what will happen with the arms first is in this propeller turn, we're gonna do this thing. It seems like it's gonna take forever, and actually there's like 3 other moves that it could cue. You don't know that it's going to be the propeller turn until right at the end, so stay tuned, yeah? But you don't know the other ones yet, so it's not as action-packed for you. But there are other movements that this could become instead of the propeller turn. So you know that something is gonna happen, because I'm gonna start setting it up like this, and I'm gonna get into, I'm gonna come out of this into this first little, I get a flare real down. I have my front foot across here, kind of like a ballet third position, and so you know I'm getting ready to start. And so it's going down and up with floreos. I'm not going to do a ton of down and up, and then it comes down with the floreos, and then you're going to pick the hand up and you're going to stick it to your hip. When the hand is stuck to your hip, you'll turn all the way around. You get back to the front, and then right, change them. So what happens with the feet is that you've got that right foot in front, and I've seen a whole bunch of different things happen for different people. So when you're turning around, you don't know that you're going to turn until after, right, we come up here and we're like, we did this a bunch of times. We did this. We did this. We did this. We did this. Whoop, now we're going. So this is up. I'm going to glue it to my hip. This is the propeller. And so this right foot, a bunch of stuff could happen. You could cross that foot over and you could unwind and rewind the legs and then step side by side. You could pedal off your left foot. You could put your right foot over and you could go, right? But you don't want to like make a bunch of show about it. You want to like step and step and then be back facing front. I have also seen, because sometimes you can get a good head of steam on this lift. I've seen people swing the foot, whoosh, and give it, you're halfway around before your foot even hits the ground, and then turn. So I'm happy with any of those things, but I promise no one will see if you're wearing the right outfit. And we'll turn in the same time. So we'll all be moving, you know what I mean, like together in tempo with our leader. So the plan, for just the feet, is that you'll see the cue, and then you're going around all the way back to the other place where you started. Yeah, so all the way around. So the whole thing together, the propeller turn, it looks like this. Right, so hands are up overhead. I'm going to do as many panfloreos as I want. Please don't make it like a million. We'll do this all day, but you know, okay, sure. If you love panfloreo, we could. You know, there could be 2, there could be 4, there could be 6. You know, it's your choice. And you should have your right foot poised in front already. We're going to pull up the wrist, and now going around. Yeah, when we get here, change it. That's it. So same plan when you get around. Either you're breaking long, or you're going to break it and go diagonal. Yeah? Cool. So that's the propeller turn. You guys ready to add it in to what we're working on? You will. So I'm going to lead us, and we're going to take some slow action. Yeah? Cool. This is going to be so cute because this is our sensual Shiftatelli song that we did our fan bell thing to, so sentimental, right? Somebody asked me how you know the difference between whether a song should be fast or slow. There are in this, like, they have music the same way Zumba does. Like, they're not fooling about the trademark and the Fat Chance Bellydance stuff. So like, if you wanted to, you could buy an album of music from Caroline and Enrico, from Fat Chance Bellydance, from their website, and the tracks are labeled fast and slow. But honestly, if it's so slow that you don't want to play your finger cymbals that slow, it's a slow song. So, right. So you do what you feel good about. Are you guys good on the propeller turn? Cool. Sweet. Let's do this. All right. Beep, 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 beep. Yes? Groovy. All right, so this is a 1-minute song. I want you to just take yourself. Yeah, don't worry about a partner. I want you just to go nice and slow. Use the magical shadows if you want. Does anybody want to be a person who's up here, where the people in the video can see you, or where you can see your video later? It's okay if the answer's no. Yeah, okay, that's cool. I'm gonna go ahead then and I'm gonna watch you guys while you do it. Yeah. Are you guys cool? I'm gonna put it on gallery view. Anybody that wants to be in the video for later to see yourselves, leave your video on. Anybody who doesn't want to be in the video later to see yourself, turn your camera off. Right? Jessica's totally secret. Nobody knows what she's doing. She could be eating burritos. All right. Here we go. 1 minute for you. Yeah, practicing. Yes. Bravo, bravo. Beautiful job. All right. I'm going to do one where I face forward for the recording. I'm going to put it in the speaker view, so I'll be the main image here. Does anybody want to stand behind? Be a person that's also in the number 2 person or a number 3 person? 2 and 3. Sweet. Love it. Okay. Things are going to happen for us. I'm going to do it. You guys are welcome to, it's going to maybe break your brain because I'm looking this way. Do you know what I mean? Like to try to mirror, but you're welcome to watch, you're welcome to do. And after this, we're going to take a short break. Yeah. So that will be the halfway point in our class. We'll have sips of water and we'll, you know, discuss how we're awesome. Yeah. And then we'll come back after that with frame drumming and stuff. So we'll get the restroom open if people need it and that kind of thing. Cool. Let's do 1 minute. Here it comes. Bravo, bravo. Break for you, yes? If you want to talk, feel free. Remember, you are on YouTube forever. Talk about nice things. Okay. Feel free, if you want, to turn your sound back on and chat with each other. You do not have to. You can just drink water and stretch out. We'll be back in about 3 minutes. Yeah? Cool. If anybody wants to come visit you, it's okay with me. I'll tell them.
Hi.
Hey, how y'all doing?
How are you, Bridget?
Hi.
Jessica, how are you doing? Can you hear us? Oh, maybe she's busy doing a thing.
Still muted. Hey, Brigitte, come closer. Is that the gold necklace?
Yeah.
Oh, that looks
Green.
nice.
Yeah.
Like it.
If anybody wants to chat with the gals on the computer, you're welcome to. Yeah, low crush. Does anybody need the restroom?
Hi, Heather.
Hi, Helen.
I'm
You're
also
still-
going to put
You're
shoes on.
muted, Heather, still.
Do you want shoes for the second half?
Yeah, how's that?
There we go. Now we can hear you.
Tammy, hi Bridget, hi Jessica.
So what's new?
What's new? I got a bunch of fabric to make some masks.
Nice. I just downloaded a new pattern that I found, and it's translated from German. So a couple of the sewing terms weren't making sense to me, but I think I figured it out. And it's pleated, but it's also like has a nose piece so that you don't fog up your glasses.
Yeah.
Excited to try it.
Mom made me one with mermaids.
Very good.
I love it.
I might message you later, Tammy, about that pattern.
Yeah.
I'm looking at all the patterns. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a good one, I think. I haven't made it yet, but I think it's a good one.
I plan to start. I'll make a prototype with the modified Olsen mask. It's called the Olsen, and
Yes.
then there's the 3D one where it's like a band. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Like the blue ones that Charlie made are 3D.
That's Olsen.
Oh, that's the Olsen one? Okay.
And then yeah, I bought some masks, but like it doesn't stay in place. It doesn't work. So I'm like, okay, I gotta get my machine out and I'm gonna make some masks.
Yes. Make your own. Yeah.
That's fit us.
I'm using all my old quilting fabrics, which is fun because I haven't made any quilts in a long time. And like Zoe had me make some out of fabric that I used for her baby quilts. So she's like, she called it her magic quilt. So now she's got some magic masks.
Nice.
Tammy, do you go outside at all? Like, do you go to the grocery store?
No, we go for walks with the dog, like all three of us. We go in off hours and wear our masks. And if someone comes near, we turn around. I mean, it feels super rude, but that's what we do. And we actually, yesterday, we decided to go ahead and go to the zoo because they have timed entry and like they have people positioned all over and it's like a one-way route through the zoo. And we decided, you know, if we go and it's too crowded, we'll just leave because we're members. So whatever. But, and it was great. Like every person had a mask on, even the little teeny weeny people. So
That's cool.
it was really sensory overload though, right? I'm like, what is this? There's so many people that I can see in the distance. But yeah, so outdoor things only. Those are the only things I've done besides being in my house.
Wow.
We have a studio out back and there's a garage door. So we open the garage door and we had musicians come in and very large distance between each other, all wearing masks and playing music. So that was good.
Yeah. That does sound good.
Yeah. We're fortunate to have enough space to do that.
Yeah, for sure. And that it's, you know, good musicians, so nobody's likely to complain.
Yeah, it was somebody traveling from California with, you know, a Turkish musician. So like special occasion, you know, like special visit. So yeah, I got the swing out on the deck last week and it's nice. Now it's nice weather.
Yeah.
Enough space on the deck also to have some visitors come and yeah, everybody wears their mask and keep our distance. But yeah, my mom in on East Coast, you know, in Quebec, she's done. She's like, okay, I'm done.
Done, like she's not going out anymore, or she's done wearing her mask.
Like she's done waiting. Like she's like, when is this going to be over? I'm done. I'm like, Mom, you're not the one who's deciding this.
No.
And she goes like, oh, that's good. Wow, you're living that too in Seattle. I'm on the East Coast, east of Montreal, you know. And
yeah.
She goes, wow, this is very special, you know.
Yeah.
like there's like this disbelief, you know, there's a lot of people that have this disbelief of what's going on, but I'm sticking to my guns, and I'm preparing to teach for the fall.
Yeah. What do you teach, Brigitte?
I teach computer graphics
Oh.
to artists
Oh.
to make video games.
You do? So you're super cool. I didn't realize there was another layer of cool to you.
Yeah, I'm really geeky.
Nice. Funny.
So dance is really, yeah, it's really helpful to just, you know, get up from the computer,
Yes.
be on my feet, move my body.
Great.
I've been playing a little bit more drum. There's a hafla. I don't know the address. I should publicize that. There's a hafla, a Corky Bellydance hafla, and Steven, you know, is the musician in the house. You know, he plays the oud. I play drums, and then we'll participate to that next Sunday. And there's dancers from the East Coast, from the Midwest, and from Seattle, from the West Coast. I don't know, maybe California.
Sorry, buddies. I'm gonna click your buttons. Turn off and talk.
Yes.
I have one shoe on because I'm awesome that way. I'm gonna put the other one on while we're talking. I'm really excited to get started. We're gonna play frame drums now. So grab them if you have them. If you want to come closer, you're welcome to. I know you guys are pretty far away. If you want to come and sit, I have one extra. You can also play on your body. Thank you, one of these guys. Get my little shoe on. So, trick question while I'm putting my shoe on. How long do you think you have to learn all this stuff that we're working on? Yeah, as long as it takes, man. Don't worry about it. Yeah, as long as it takes. And we're just going to keep on getting better at it. So that's the plan. Yeah. So it's all for fun, and it's meant to add to our lives and make everything learning. So don't worry. I know it can be overwhelming to try and do a bunch of new things, but we got the time to practice. So we're going to talk first about frame drum, how to hold the frame drum. I know some of us, we did a frame drum section in our class last fall for sirens, and so that's why so many people have drums and so many people have fabulous drums. So we're just going to do a little review and give a little 101 on how to hold it, and then you can watch this video as many times as you like. Yeah, we're going to always take our non-dominant hand, which is my left hand. I'm going to reach it out like we're shaking hands, like, hello, hello, how do you do? Right, and then I'm going to pull that elbow back under my shoulder and let that arm hang there. So I want this hand to be relaxed, and I want my thumb in line with my wrist. Yeah, and then I'm going to take my awesome frame drum. The kind of frame drum we're going to play doesn't have any strings on the back or rings or other things. There's lots of different kinds of frame drums from different parts of the world. The Persian frame drums have beautiful rings inside that make a big sound, which maybe you get one of those later in your life, who knows, but not for this, yeah? There's a drum called a bandir that has a string in the back that makes a humming sound like a bee, which is super cool, but not for this. And then there's also like a bunch of different styles. There's drums like from Ireland that are frame drums, but you play them with the mallet and the bow, the drum, and then Native American ones, which we don't play. So you just want something that looks like a cake pan. This one was designed by my drum teacher, Rowan Storm, and produced by Remo Drum. All of the drums that I'm looking at here are all Remo drums. Yes, every single one is a Remo drum that we're looking at. They're a nice beginner drum, and Brigitte may have something a little fancier, but I think we've all got the Remos. They have this natural fiber head. It's what they call it, but it's not, it's a synthetic. So it's not a real animal skin, and it doesn't have to be tuned. If you get other ones, you can sometimes find older drums that have, like, I have one that's a fish skin. It's really neat, also kind of creepy. But you can get ones that are synthetic fish as well, so you'll still see things that have like that scaled pattern on them, so any is fine. In terms of size, if you don't already own one, I recommend anywhere between, this one is 12. The one I handed Nina is 10. Leah and Camilla have 8. I see Zendig got a 14. No, these are 12s. So 12 is nice, 14 is nice, 10 is nice. They all kind of fit in your bag. I don't find these to be particularly delicate, and I just stack mine one inside the next, you know, like a cake pan, and I put them inside my dance bag. Some people have ones that they take really beautiful care of, and they have special circular luggage for them, and that's cool. Yeah, so you could do that if you have a real fancy one. So again, right, hello, hello, how do you do? And draw that hand under your shoulder and just let it hang there. The drum is going to come here and set in between this knuckle and your thumb, and you're going to put your thumb in there to hold it. I can hold it there by itself, yeah? And you're going to balance it a little bit forward, so it's kind of pinched at the back and it leans a little bit forward. The second hand, I'm going to take my thumb and I'm going to put it over here at 3 o'clock, and I'm just going to stick my thumb to it and spread my fingers wide. And so I think I'm not sure why it's tricky sometimes to find 3 o'clock. We think that it's up here, but we want it so that, again, our shoulder and our elbow are relaxed by our body, yeah? So that we don't have to like be in this position, because we're not going to play forever, but we are going to play for 7 minutes. So you don't want to be uncomfortable. You want to be as comfortable as you can be. Yeah.
I'm left-handed.
Uh-huh.
You said with your non-dominant-handed. Would it be better if I just did it the same as everyone else? It doesn't matter. I can probably do it either way.
You know, I think if it doesn't matter to you, all of the instruction I've ever seen is holding it in your left hand and playing it with your right hand. So eventually, when you start to play more, you could change your mind. Do you know what I mean? Like if you learn on your second side and then you get good at playing on your second side and you switch to your dominant hand, woo! You know, so I think that could be something to explore for later. I would just try and do it with us if that's okay with you.
Okay, I'll do the same way.
So if you have your hand at the bottom and your thumb on the side, you should be able to move the drum around in space. So if you wanted to, you should be able to like pick this drum up, right, and move it around your body and look super cool and put it on your hip. Oh yeah, and roll it through the middle. I love everything about this, right? And we're making some beautiful shapes. Yeah, and we have them right here at our chest, and just for fun, we're gonna cross the foot over, we're gonna turn around, come back around, here we are, and the hands are like, oh, we're the best, yeah, and then a big circle right here. Yeah, we look really cool. I had been thinking about doing something like this in the fall. This is what I have been thinking for us. All right, and then we're gonna just pull to the side for fun, and bing, right back to the middle. So here, fingers are separated. We're gonna play with this finger. There are other ways to play, and I'm just gonna show you the way that I learned from Rowan. There will be other people you'll meet who have other plans on how to play, and those are all good plans too. This is just our plan. So we're gonna turn from here, which is gonna rotate the forearm. It's gonna make the elbow come a little up and down. You don't have to strike really far away to get the doom sound, right? So it's toward the middle. Doom. So you want to keep your thumb in the same spot, and you're turning the whole hand in the forearm. So instead of trying to just go tick, 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 because all that is just doing this with your one finger, you want to try and get that power of using the whole forearm. Doom, 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 doom. Oh yeah, things are happening for us. And so, like for real, you would just do this at different tempos. I hope that all of you have the doom back rhythm thing for your phone, where you can change the metronome, and also you can change like which instruments are playing, including counting, and where they say, you know, like 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's really, you know, just get started on that. Already, the world is ours, yeah? So just right here, we're just gonna go doom, 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 doom. I love it. Doom, doom, doom. Yep. Doom, doom, doom. I love everything about us. Yep. Cool. Where should your elbows be?
Relax by your side.
Relax by your side. Yep. Doom, doom, doom. Cool. And now let's change to tech. So the tech sound, if you want, you can just open and close your hand, give it a little break. The one that's on the bottom, so your thumb can come out from under the drum, right? And give it a little. And then we're gonna play tech, which is the same finger, and it's just gonna be over here on the rib. Yeah, so just experimenting with finding that tech sound. tap, 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 tap. And again, you want to be turning through the form. So it can be really tricky at first because you just want to peck at it like this, and you want to like do all this like stuff, but you just got to remember you need to stand tall and you need to turn through your arm and like really. I've been playing drum with Rowan for 13 years, and the whole time when we spend the whole week, we do this for 2 days. This is a true story. Like just your posture and hitting your hand in the correct way. Yeah. So this is the accelerated program. Yeah, we're gonna do it all in just the next couple minutes. Okay, now with the drum leaning a little bit forward, we're gonna take our left hand and we're gonna play tech, 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 tech. So which hand is tech? So this one is tech up here on the top, and this one is ka down here on the bottom. And on the bottom, I faked you out by saying tech when I meant to say ka. Sorry about that. I'm the worst. You're the best. Keep doing it. So right here, it's the left hand, right, that's playing the bottom. And this is the trickiest one to get because you're still trying to do your best to turn, and it's not that easy. So that's why we practice for days and days I can't. And I am angling forward and I'm pushing with tension in between the 2 points and like giving myself permission to turn this hand in. Yeah. So keeping the elbows under the shoulders. Mm-hmm. Cool. Great. All right, so here's what's gonna happen. When we are practicing our fast moves, we're just gonna have drums that go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Tech, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ka, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Boom, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Where's your thumb belong? On the outside. 3 o'clock. Yeah, over on the side. Hand on the bottom. 6 o'clock, right? All at the bottom, bottom, bottom. Right? Hands under your elbows, shoulders are relaxed. And like, it's not that easy. You know what I mean? Like, you got to keep coming back to it and be like, oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Which finger is supposed to be playing? Ring finger. Yeah? Cool. All right. So we're going to have people that are dancers number 1, and we're going to have people that are dancers number 2. And dancers number 1 are going to do the 4 foot patterns with me, changing every 8 counts. Yeah? And people number 2 are going to play their drums first, and you're going to just play. Yeah? So here we got, let's make Heather number 1. Yeah. Bridget's number 2. Tammy's number 1. And Jessica's number 2. Yeah? You guys need me to type it in the box? You got it. I think you got it. Yeah? And on the computer, if you change them, okay. No problem. Yeah? So I'm going to put on the Bellydance rhythm. You're going to play just on those quarter notes. Yeah? And so you're going to play 8 of one, you're going to play 8 of the next, and then 8 of the next one. Right? So it's just going to go doom, tech, ka. And we're just going to keep it simple like that. And you're going to practice this all week, and you're going to practice it like on your little cake pan if you don't have a drum. Yeah, you're just going to get the cake pan out in the kitchen. You're going to play it on like, they think that these drums like originated from doing agricultural work. That this is from like doing the shaft from, yeah, like making wheat. So like any kind of that sort of thing that you have at home is fine. Yeah, cool, fun. So if you need a break, let's put these down for a second. We're just going to open and close our hands. Yeah, so just open and close our hands, take a little break. Cool. And for funds, we're going to count ourselves off here. So Kathy, you start number 1, and then we'll just keep on rolling. You have 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Sweet. Okay, so same with you guys. If you forget which one you are, I don't care. As long as you take a turn dancing and you take a turn drumming. Yeah. So it's all going to work out fine for you. Yeah. And so what we're going to do with our dancing is I want us not to worry about the bod and not to worry about being the leader. I want us just to start this first round through. We're just going to change the feet. Yeah. So the 4 foot patterns, and I'm going to get up here and show them to you. We have done this a bajillion times, and we're just going to keep on doing it again and again and again. So the Egyptian is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we're going to go Arabic. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Choo choo. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shimmy step. 2, 3, 4, 5, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do the arms and the cues to go with them for people that are ready to do it. If that's not you, don't do that. Just do the feet. Does that make sense to every person here? Cool. So dancers are number 1, drummers are number 2. Get your drumsies out. We're gonna do a nice, slow, I'm gonna put this on a shorter one. This is 1 minute and 41 seconds. We got this, yeah? And then we'll switch between the 2 groups. It's gonna be super awesome. I'm excited about it. Okay, plans. It's counting us in. Boop, 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 boop. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I should hear drumming. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ha. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And zoom. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, bravo. All right, so we're gonna switch groups. So the second time we play drums, I would love it. You could play a little louder. Yeah, I know it's hard to, with the wind and the outdoorsies. Don't worry, you're gonna be great. Yeah, so you guys just go ahead, and if you are playing doom but your neighbor's playing tech, do you think something is ruined? No, because we're all playing on the quarter notes. Yeah, so it shouldn't matter. It's all gonna sound great. Yeah, cool. All right, I'm gonna count us in, and we're gonna start after the 1, 2, 3, 4, click, 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 and then we'll just begin. Yeah, cool. Everybody's good. Everybody's good here? Sweet, let's do a thing. You guys can see me? Awesome. Okay, here we go. Group number 1 is gonna dance again, and we're gonna go faster. Yeah. So this time, same plan. Yeah. I love this. Yeah. Everybody's doing okay? Are your hands tired? Everyone's all right? Cool. Sweet. Let's do just a quick stretch. Reach your hand behind you and turn your palm to the sky and turn your eyes away from it. and stretch through the neck and the arm. It can be like a strange new skill for the hand. And we're just going to turn that hand back and reach it up and twist. And then we're going to take the other hand, we're going to reach it away from us. Yeah. And look away, turn it away. And then come back and twist, twist, twist. And then just two hands up, twist one, and change, and change. Yeah. Nice. And drop, and drop, drop, drop. Yeah, and ear to shoulder, and chin to chest, and other ear, other shoulder, and half circles, and full circle. I love it. Okay, things are happening for us. Faster, yes? Let's do this. Switchies. All right. It is a super long time. It's a super long time for me. Yeah, it's a long time to play, and it's a long time to do it's a long time to have your hands up. So you're welcome to take breaks at home when you do it. Yeah, cool. So we're gonna do it one more time. We're gonna do it this fast speed with the second set of drummers practicing their hand speed going around. Yeah, and then we're gonna do like a little drum project together with a little dance project. So it's gonna be wicked cool. You're gonna like it. That's the plan anyway. Cool. Here we go. Five, 6, 7, 8. a little break. Yeah. We're gonna roll out the hands. Yeah. If you have a little water at your place and you want some, that's totally fine. We're gonna switch over to our finger symbols for a moment. And then we're gonna bring all 3 skills all together for a big finish. Yeah, it's gonna be super cool. So I hope everybody had a chance to practice amply, getting in between, right? Basic Egyptian, the Arabic, the choo-choo, and that shimmy step. Yeah, and even if you're not yet adding all the body layers and the arms, it all is good as long as we're getting the feet and the timing. So that's what's most important to get us started. Yeah, cool. Everybody here's doing good, I'm sure. Yeah, cool. Grab your finger symbols. You're gonna put one on your thumb, you put one on your middle finger. Already, you're a winner. So, yeah. Things are happening for us. So, we have many, many recordings of talking about how to play a triple. The triple that we're playing on our finger symbols is called a longa in ATS. It is also called a gallop. Some people call it a 3, all those things. So what's going to happen is we're just going to go and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and it starts over. Now your challenge is not to speed up, yes, because this is like inevitable that like we want to like, right, we want to run away. That's why they call it the gallop. It sounds like a horse running. So if that part is unclear, just at home practice that part really slowly. And so you would write that down, just right, left, right. Now, just for people with inquisitive minds, could you be doing it left, right, left? Sure. For ATS, no. They do it all right, left, right. They're all doing it the same. Yeah. For me, I don't really care. I actually don't think that it sounds that different, to be honest. And it's kind of fun for variety and for just making your hand strength the same on the 2 sides. So that's, I think, just a fun thing. Also, too, sometimes when I'm going left, I'll play left, right, left. And when I'm going right, I'll play right, left, right, because I think it's cute. But that's just something to put in your pocket for you for another day. For this style, we always play and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4 with a smile. Hands up. I want you to take your hands, put them out like this, let your little zilzies like, oh, and then I want you to just like turn them towards you, and then like bring your elbows in and just like, oh, right, I'm so relaxed and I'm having such a good time playing, and I'm just like, even though I'm in my little masky smile, right? And a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, yeah. And sometimes I'll go longer with this like little side thing. It could be and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4. So that's not like for sure that has to be like 1, 1, 1, 1, but just like to help you keep track. Yeah. So for each one of those little notes you're playing on the drum, you're gonna do, right? So each gets a right, left, right. So each one of those quarter notes gets a right, left, right. So we're just gonna give it a go. We're back to the slow song. We're gonna have dancers number 1 and zil players number 2. And if you want to be a person who does both at the same time, that doesn't hurt my feelings. Yeah? So you can choose. Yes? If you don't know how to play and dance at the same time, make a choice which one you're practicing. Yeah? We're gonna choose, we're gonna switch between like, and you can just, and it does not hurt my feelings for you to smile and put your hands up and be part of the chorus, yeah? Now, do you think you're allowed to wave your head around? No. Are you allowed to do other stuff with your body? No. Right? So we're just like, we're here and we're like, that's it. Yeah. And you would be, because the chorus is supporting the primary dancers, you're always looking at the people that are dancing and you are always looking at them pleasantly, right? Wishing them well. So because we're all facing the same direction here, you can do whatever you want. And you got your mask on. You could be like, nobody knows. But if you practice just like, a gentle smile on your face and open, generous gaze, it'll help you later. Yeah. So I'm going to do both so that I can help lead both. But I think it would be in your best interest to choose one time to be a listener and to play the zills, and the other time to be the dancer and to dance. And then we are going to do them all together. Yeah. So we'll do one time through, and then we're going to do special project. Yes. Cool. If you get confused, what should you do? Yeah, stop and listen. Yeah, there's nothing wrong. If you are really confused, stop and listen. And if you want to just air zill, that's cool. Yep. So it can be tricky because there's a hold. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't just drone forever. It's not right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Right? It's, it's and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4. So if you were going to play this, if it was just 1, 2, 3, 4, it would go 1, 2, 3, nothing. Yeah. So you can't let them like bleed into each other, or you start to lose the rolling pattern of it. Does that make some sense? Yeah, cool. Everybody's good here? Sweet. I love this plan. Okay, I'm gonna put some music on. You guys on there, you remember your 1s and 2s? Yeah, you're welcome to do a set where you look pleasant and play and where you dance, and you can alternate, or if you're at home and you're like, nobody sees me, I do me, go right ahead. Yeah, play them both. Cool, let's do a thing. We're gonna go slow first, and then we're gonna go fast. That is super hard to play and dance that slow. That was very, very, very good. Yes. So we'll switch so the other group has a chance. Yeah. Is it coming? You're feeling the
yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So really, I mean, this is where it's at. Like if we get this matchup of the zills and the body patterns changing on the beat, like there are lots and lots of variations, but everything will be like, just like building vocab and not a real stressful event for us. So cool. Let's do it again. Let's go. Adventure. Pink. to doing this fast, and I'm not going to give you a group. Yeah, it's your choice whether you need the fast practice just playing the finger symbols, or whether you want to do finger symbols and dance, or whether you want to dance. So you have this video, you can pull them apart, put them back together later, just choose the one you want to do right now. And if your brain is full and you want to watch, I won't know. I'm looking this way. You're not even in the video. Do what you got to do. Yeah. So without further ado, everybody's good? Choose the thing you're doing. All right. I'm excited about us. Let's do it. Change the tempo. I'm going to move this to in between those fast and the slow. So we're going to do like a minute at this tempo. Yeah, same plan. It is break time. Take these off for a second, and then we're gonna bring all the things together. All the things, we're gonna do them all, yeah? So if you have water and you wanna sip, feel free to have some. We're gonna turn our hands in a little circle, let the blood come back into our fingers. How did it go for you guys at the back? Some things are happening? Sweet. Yeah. Step one, give it a try. Right. And so we're flexing back. We're just going to pull those fingers towards us. Yeah. Cool. And we're going to turn the hands under and go back. And switch into the other hand. So just popping this up here. It sounded real good. Yeah. And turn. And pull. And turn, turn, turn. So I hope that this will be a video that you'll watch a lot. Yeah. So the more you practice, the happier you'll be. Yeah. It's like it's a return that keeps on giving. Yeah. So I know it can be hard to practice at the beginning, especially because you don't really totally know what to practice alone, and you're not sure if you're doing it right and all of that. So, you know, feel free to practice with our videos. Try and give yourself like set a real goal. You know, like 3 minutes. You know, like do it while you've got something cooking in the microwave or in the oven, you know, and just set it up in the kitchen on your phone and just make it small. It's really about doing it all the time. So it's the same with learning your rhythms. If you get your little Darbuka rhythms going, it's got a quiz on it, which I'm kind of addicted to. I love the little quizzy thing, I think it's fun. But if you just work on your rhythm a little bit all the time, your memory will really pick up and hold on to things where like you could spend like a huge amount of time working on it and then put it away for a long time and it's not going to be the same for you. So let's go ahead and sit down in our chair. We're going to round forward and push the backs of the hands towards each other. Then we're going to swim through space and open and push. Yeah. Okay, so here's my dream. Here's my vision. Are you ready how it goes? So we're going to have 3 groups. We're going to have finger cymbals. We're going to have dancing. And we're going to frame drums. Yes? So what I want us to do is we're going to arrange ourselves in front of the door so you're going to be able to see yourself later in the video if you want to. If you're like, no way, man, I'm not in the video. Just if you look in here and you don't see you, you won't see you later either. Yeah, so that's totally fine. And we're going to do the same thing where we're going to switch, but I'm going to do it one time with a group of people as the frame drummers. Yes, and you can decide if you're dancing when you play yourselves or if you're supporting the drumming. Yeah, and we'll organize the drummers in like a little cute shape. Yes, like a little crescent-y shape, and then we'll put the dancers, you know, so we're going to look super cute in our video. So look forward to that. We plan to look really cute for you guys. I'm going to roll my mat up. If you guys want to wear socks, shoes, all your shoes, I actually think that it wouldn't be a super terrible plan if you like to dance or dress up when you go out to dance in like your combat boots or your, you know, whatever you want to wear. I would just start bringing them to class, whatever you like to wear for footwear, because then you'll be really good at it. Yeah? Cool. So here's my plan. It's a really super long piece of music. This piece of music is like epically huge. So there should be time for lots and lots of people to do things. So could I get like some frame drum buddies? Sweet, coming in, right? So we're gonna pop ourselves wherever you feel good about. If you don't like how close you are to someone else, you just change where you're at and when you feel good about it. Right now, I only see Christina and Sonia. Sweet, and you're welcome also to be front and back. I see a little bit now, Nina, awesome. Hey, babes. And I see one shoulder of Leah, very mysterious. Oh, all the Leah, great. So everybody else, go ahead and put your finger cymbals on. And it's your choice whether you're gonna find a spot here to stand like around these guys, or if you're dancing. So if you're dancing, come to the front, and if you're just practicing finger cymbals, you can stand with the music. Yeah? Sweet. I hope that there will be at least, I'm hoping there are 3 dancers. That's my hope. Yeah. So if you're a dancer, you're right here with me where I see. You don't have to play the finger cymbals at the same time. You're just gonna switch. Yeah. Great. And people that are playing finger cymbals, if you want to, you're welcome to stand in the back seats, or you can have it. You want to be finger cymbals over here? We'll make like a little finger cymbal gallery.
You want just play finger cymbals, or?
Yeah, you guys are welcome to just play finger cymbals.
I mean,
It's totally great.
Is it okay for everyone to dance? That's
It's fine with me. Yeah, it's fine with me either way. So we're gonna put more people in here. So we will have to switch when we get other drummers. So when you're playing finger cymbals, if you don't want to dance at the same time, if you would just stand to the side so that you're not killing people that are trying to move their arms and stuff, that's great. So what we're gonna do, this is the exciting part. Are you guys ready for excitement? So when you play the drums, you have a choice. You can either, we're gonna do this all the melody rhythms. So we learned melody rhythm in our class over and over and over. So you can either play the doom, 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 right? Which is what we practiced at the beginning when we were just learning, just playing the dooms, right? You can do doom, doom, tuck it, tuck, doom, tuck it, tuck. Or you can just hit those quarter notes and just count it out for the dancers, right? Just give us a 1, 2, 3, 4. And you guys each choose individually. All those things are gonna work together and they're gonna sound awesome. So as long as you're on the beat, I don't care. Yeah? Bottom hand, right? Shaking hello, hello, elbow in. Other hand, 3 o'clock, boom, boom, boom. Yeah? Cool. We're doing triples. Sweet. Where things are gonna happen for us. You guys are choosing, right? And we're about to dazzle you with our awesomeness. I'm gonna try and turn this a little so you can see all of the buddies. Okay. I actually think Leslie could be out of this video. What do you think?
Sure, sure.
Yeah, and then you guys can see yourselves more. Cool. Here we go. I'm gonna count you in first on the drums. Here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Finger cymbals on the mat. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4. One more time. All right, new people doing new things, yeah? So if you played frame drum before, you'll put on your finger symbol. If we don't have enough frame drummers intuitively, we will ask some people to do it. But I think maybe the people that were dancing could be the frame drummers. Does that seem fair? Yeah. Sweet. And then people that were doing, yeah, I'm not really super fussed about it. We just get some dancers. Come on in. Yeah. Sweet. So we got 4 drums. And are you dancing? I was gonna dance. Sweet, I love it. And you guys are playing finger symbols? Great. And so these are my dancers right here. Cool. If you don't want to be in the video, that's fine. Right now, I see all of you in the video. Have fun. Cool. So I'm gonna start. You guys doing good at home? Switch your things, yeah? Love it. Okay, we sound good, huh? I know, I'm so excited about us. That sounded so great, you guys. So I'm gonna count you in again on the drum, yeah? And like, don't feel a lot of pressure. It isn't about like creating a huge, big, private moment, right? Like it's just about being on the rhythm, being here together, and just trying to get relaxed, yeah? So if you just want to hit 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm into that. Yeah. You want to play the melody rhythm? Cool. Do you want to switch in between doom, tech, and cup? Great. You don't want to? That's fine. Okay. Plans. I'm probably going to do the dancing sequence 4 times again for us, and then we'll switch for the third bit. Cool. So coming in first with the drums. 1, 2, 3, 4. Finger cymbals. All right, last set, yeah? Some people playing some drums, some people doing some dancing, some other people playing bass cymbals. You guys getting to do whatever you want. It's great being you. Ew. Yeah. I hope it's feeling exciting. It's looking so good. Wait till you see the video later. You have to go look at yourself later. You guys look so good. I like keep trying not to speak because then I forget to count and that's it. So, everybody with the drum feels good about the plan. Yeah, just keep it simple if you're not sure what to do. I like the way everybody's got their drum set. We look super. Let's start first. We'll bring the drums in first. Then we'll hit the finger cymbals. Then we'll hit the dance. We're gonna go through 4 times. We'll call it. Yeah. Cool. This is our big finish. You guys ready? Yeah. Okay. Oh no! Did I run over time like a huge amount?
Yeah, we can finish this out.
Okay, one more time. If you guys have to go, it's okay. Sorry. sorry. We were having a super good time. If you need to do a thing, go do that thing. Okay, I was having a super good time. I can't speak for everyone else. This is like so exciting. We're doing all this stuff, you guys. Okay, back to the beginning. Here we go. Start with the drums. So it's gonna come in. One, two, three, four. Love it. We're the best. Frame drumming, playing cymbals, dancing. I'm crazy about us. What a good job. Woo-hoo-hoo. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. All the stuff, yeah? So we're just gonna keep getting better at it. That's the plan, yeah? So excited. So keep on practicing. I'll see you guys next week. If the weather's good, I'll be outside. If it's not good, I'll be inside. Well, I'll be on the computer. So I'm working on a plan, yeah, to get us undercover in the fall. So whether we can go inside or not, we can all still keep on dancing. Yeah? Bye, honeys.